Addition and subtraction of polynomials. In this section we'll have quite a bit of new definitions and terminology, so let's go ahead and get started with that. First, recall, a term is a number, a variable, or a product of numbers and variables raised to natural number powers. Now a polynomial is a term or a sum of more than one term. We have special names for 3 of these polynomials that we use most often. If the polynomial is made of a single term, we call it a monomial. If the polynomial has 2 terms, we'll call it a binomial. And 3 terms, we call it a trinomial. After that, we give it the generic terminology of a polynomial. The degree of a term is the sum of the exponent of the variables. The degree of the polynomial is the degree of the term with highest degree. Now recall, if terms contain the same variables raised to the same powers, we call them like terms. We can add or subtract, combining those like terms, but we cannot combine unlike terms. Recall, the coefficient of a term is the number that appears in front of the term. Let's complete this table. First of all, let's put the name of this polynomial. It's a single term, so we'll call it a monomial. The degree of that monomial is 0. For instance, remember that the degree of a term is the sum of the exponents on the variables. We see no variables here, but think about if we did, why would it not show up? Because its exponent is 0. Therefore, the degree of a constant is 0. The coefficient is 3. The name of this is going to be the trinomial. Its degree is, well, let's look, 2 and 1 is 3, 3 and 1 is 4, and we have a 0 here. We want the degree of the highest degree term, so it's a 4th degree polynomial. The coefficients are 4, -3, and 7. Here, the name of this polynomial is the binomial. Its degree is 1, and the coefficients are 5 and 7. This is also a binomial. Its degree is 3, and its coefficients are 4 and -1. This polynomial has 4 terms, so we'll just call it a polynomial. Its degree is 3, and the coefficients are 2, -1, 1, and -1. Now those were examples of polynomials. Examples of non-polynomials are below. Can you explain why they are not polynomials? Here we have a y plus 3 over y. Another way to write this as y plus 3y to the -1. That was the reason the y got sent to the denominator in the first place. Well, our definition said that polynomials are made up of terms, and a term is a number, a variable, or a product of numbers and variables raised to natural number powers. That means numbers that you would count with. So definitely having an exponent of -1 causes this expression to not be a polynomial. The same with this one. We have a number that's not a natural number for an exponent. And with this expression, the exponent is 5/8. Again, 5/8 is not a natural number. So because these all have exponents that are not natural numbers, they're not going to be polynomials for us.